Welcome back to 1201 Talks. It's your boy JR. I want to thank everybody for commenting, subscribing. I'm excited today. Today's show highlights some real important special people. They doing their thing with the fitness, workout, entrepreneurship, everything. They kind of tap into a lot of things. Today's show is important and special because I feel like it's tapping in and kind of focusing in on us and our bodies. You know, what we put into it. How do we love our bodies? How do we love ourselves? So see a lot of people working out in Houston. Houston's workout scene is real big. These are people that I see that are real productive, care about their clients, and they want to see results. In the Black community, we have a lot of problems with hypertension, diabetes, colon cancer, unfortunately cancer, high blood pressure. These people are doing things that we do every day and trying to have us work out every day to make sure that we take care of for us to take care of our body the best ways possible. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, and we going to go from there. I'm going to start with you, Kevin.
Going on, y'all? I'm Kevo. Why I said Kevo on Instagram. Been knowing JR for a real long time, man. Pretty much all our life. We pretty much family.
My name is Ashley Mack, aka Coach Legs on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all can follow me on all or those platforms. Yeah, at Coach Legs.
Hi, I'm Trish. My Instagram is twt.fitness. And I've been a trainer for 5 years, almost 6. And I've had my gym for 3 years.
That's dope.
That's dope.
So
Y'all.
I'm gonna swing it to you, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna set it up for you. So with Kevin, you played football in high school. You were slim. I remember you used to always be like, man, I'm nowhere, the size I used to be. Blah, blah. I used to be like, man, bro still think he's slim, but you had gained weight, life, whatever the case it may be, right? What originally started you into training and working out? For you yourself, what started you into working out?
Well, like I said, like you said, football, we had to work out. I worked out once I got done with school, but I pretty much just got away from it. But what got me back into it was me just not liking myself.
Gotcha.
I got out the shower one day and I was just looking in the mirror like, hell no. Bro.
Yeah.
And then at the time, I was going through a breakup.
Gotcha.
So that's what really drove me right back into the gym.
Yeah.
Just not even just on no revenge body. It was just like I knew I had lost myself in that relationship. So I just had to tap back in. And then just coming home, I used to come home to my girl and my twins. It went to coming home to an empty house.
Gotcha.
So I would get out work and then go to the gym. By the time I do that, I'm coming home. It's time to go to sleep, so I don't have to sit in that empty house.
Gotcha. So that's where it started out from.
Yeah.
And that's funny you said that because it's a girl I know. Yeah. She made a video. Everybody that know me, I sent it to everybody.
Yeah.
And she was just walking and she was talking about loving yourself.
Yes.
What you put into your body. Who you answer the phone for.
Yeah.
How you say you love yourself and you know, all right, after I answer the phone for them, my energy bar is about to go down. Yeah. Why every time I get off the phone with this person, why am I answering the phone? That's not loving yourself.
Yeah.
Your health, your body is your temple. What you put into it, that's loving yourself. So it's a lot of things. Yeah. So she made me question things, and I was like, man, you know what? We had already talked about doing this, but I was like, right now is the time because I'm about to start working out, me personally. But right now is the time for me to kind of highlight, hey, man, let's get ourselves right. Yeah. If we say we really truly love ourselves, we need to start taking care of ourselves. We want to live to see our grandfathers and grandmothers' ages. Yeah. These people clocking out at 60, 65, heart attack, cancer.
Absolutely.
I would ask you, Ashley, what got you into training, working out?
So I used to model professionally in Los Angeles. And the type of modeling that I used to do, it was runway. And at the time, there was a standard for runway modeling. Like they wanted the models really slim, size 1 and 2. And at the time I was okay with that because I thought modeling was like my out to take care of my family, I had just come from a really crazy past. And I thought that modeling was going to be my out. But once I got into like working out super hard and learning the science behind my body, I just wanted to change the figure of my body. So I wanted to go from slim and go to slim thick. So that's what really made me get like really super into working out. Yeah, and just seeing what I can do, like it if I want to change it, I can go to the gym and fix it.
Gotcha,
With almost
gotcha.
anything with your body, minus your breasts and a few other body parts, you can kind of change in the gym. So yeah, that's what made me get into it.
Me?
Yeah, it's on you,
Yeah,
Trish.
sort of like the same thing Kevin said. It's just for me, I really had a health scare. So when I had my last child, my daughter, she was born prematurely. So they told me I had high blood pressure, and it ran in my family. So I knew at that point it was something that I didn't want to pass down to my kids, nor did I want it to continue. And I just couldn't do pills anyway. I don't know if y'all heard this thing. What is it called? Pill phobia? I can't swallow pills. So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to take this.
Mhm.
So I had to reverse it. And reversing it meant to eat right. So
Yeah.
once I got into eating right and, learning the history as to how you get it, why you get it, I got rid of it. And then at that point, it became a lifestyle. Everybody started seeing the dramatic change I had made, and everybody wanted to jump on board. So, like you say, fitness is one of those things where it's kind of like the it thing. Everybody wants to do it.
Yeah.
But for me, it was a health thing.
Gotcha.
And at that time, I was still even trying to figure out what my purpose was because I was working. And so I just started training people. And when I started training people, they ended up getting better results than I got for myself. But it was still my formula. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, me fasting and asking God to tell me what my purpose was, I ended up finding it in the midst of working out and changing my life and other people's life.
Gotcha.
So from there, it just went. It just took off.
So
y'all, I'm saying that like for real, it just took off.
So that rolled into the next question. So
Yeah.
let's go for all three, y'all. So I know y'all saying that working out was kind of like a personal thing at first. Yeah. Was it for the money too?
Absolutely not.
No.
So the thing about it, if you are in fitness, the money isn't there like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people used to always tell me, trainers don't make any money. Ain't no money in the fitness business like that unless, you own it in a gym and you just behind the scenes. Not for me. I was really into helping people.
Mm-hmm.
I was into helping people to the point where the first few people I helped, I did not charge.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So that's how it was never money for me.
Mm-hmm.
When you really operate in your purpose, the money's just going to come naturally.
And for me, like working out, it became an outlet for me. I used to deal with anxiety and depression a lot, and I tell people all the time, working out is like a trickle down effect because when you look good, you feel good and you exude a certain type of confidence that, you don't allow people to talk to you a certain way. You set certain boundaries and it goes beyond that. But no, I tell my clients all the time, when it comes to working out, like the body is going to come. It's in the science, but my goal is to give makeovers from the inside out.
Gotcha.
Because if you don't have the mental together, you're not going to stick with it. A lot of people like the idea of working out, but when they see the work that it takes to actually stick with it and the work that it takes that, you got to put in, they'll quit.
Yeah.
So that's my goal, to get people mentally, to that point that working out, it's just like work. You go to work, you take off days, you take sick days, vacation days, but you always find your way back to it because it's a necessity, right?
Absolutely.
I got you.
I'm glad you said that because even like when you were saying about what that chick said earlier, I don't even think it's not loving yourself because think about it. If you didn't love yourself, why you want to work out now?
Yeah.
You don't give a damn about yourself.
True, but okay. So if you love yourself, you put yourself first, right?
Yeah.
So if you know that if I go walk this mile, I can reduce the chances of a heart attack because I love myself, I'm going to go and punch those hours of work in.
So I'm gonna catch you where you get at. It's discipline first.
Mm-hmm.
I love myself, but I need to be disciplined enough to even perform this act. You get what I'm saying?
But did you love yourself to get yourself overweight?
No, that didn't come from getting overweight. That's lifing. So I just speak for myself.
Okay.
I'm in a relationship. I'm working different places, doing different things. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
So in the form of vacation.
Oh, so you saying just time just
Yeah,
passing by. It's just
I
the weight
wasn't-
just.
I wasn't sitting around
Got you.
stress eating. or
Okay,
nothing.
okay.
This happened over a
I see
period of
what you're saying.
time, and I'm just life is just life, and I'm eating. I'm on vacations.
Yeah.
I'm with a pretty girl.
Yeah.
We good. Before you know it, shit, I'm looking how I'm looking.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna come to what he's saying. It's not always just not about loving yourself. For me, sometimes people don't know what they're eating is not healthy, and that was me. I was eating sandwiches, salads, and soups. Things that they tell you in the world is, fat free is, But when you look at the sodium, they don't tell you all of that. You got to look at the meat if it's processed. I didn't know all of that at the time,
Yeah.
so I had to educate myself because even the doctor that I had, she didn't tell me that. But she was living that vegan lifestyle. She was living that healthy lifestyle. I'm not vegan, but she basically knew what I needed to do, but she didn't tell me that because as a doctor, they can only give you the medicine that you need to help you.
Yeah.
Versus, this is what you're going to do to reverse it and keep it from coming back.
Yeah.
So I had to do that on my own. So a lot of times when you're helping people, it's not about the fact that they don't love themselves or they lost themselves. They don't know.
Yeah.
And they read in labels that say fat free, and it's not against the law for them to put fat free.
I feel like that could be the case too, but I just feel like loving yourself is more than just saying it. It goes beyond, even just the eating. What are the thoughts that you're thinking to yourself, the way that you're treating your body, what you're putting into it, how you're allowing other people to treat you as well.
Facts.
So that's how I look at it. Working out is a form of self-love.
Yeah.
And I take care of my body because I love it. I only get one of these and I work out for longevity. Like the body is just a plus. Don't get me wrong, it's a major plus.
Yeah.
It is, but it's everything else, that keeps me going, that
But
makes
just to
me
get back
love
to your
it.
question though, it was never about the money with me. I'm pretty much how Trish said. I was started out training people for free.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to be a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
People seen what I was doing to myself.
Yeah.
And first it was the women who came out, which I knew all of that shit was just flirtation shit. Come train me.
Yeah.
But the way I was in that gym was the reason why I didn't take on clients or didn't want to be a trainer, because I know how hard I was on myself. So I knew not to tell women to come on because you're not finna come in here with that bullshit.
Play.
Yeah, I'm not for that.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to put myself in that situation.
I know a few people you ran off.
Yeah, I'm going to run you off.
Yeah.
No.
And
I'm like,
when
man,
I first
they
started out
paying
training,
too.
Yeah.
Listen, like when it comes to fitness, I just feel like you got to take that intimidating factor out. It's going to be hard, but you got to let them know it's different levels to it. Don't not start because you feel like it's going to be intense or it's going to be hard. That's going to be the case. Just teaching them to change their mindset about it.
And see, I didn't have none of that when I first started. Like, that's why I say I nothing in my head. Or if you came ask me 5-10 years down the line, was I gonna ever be a trainer?
Yeah.
Man, no.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. But like I say, people gravitated towards me because of what I was doing to myself, and it took me a while to figure that out because a lot of girls would ask me, and I sent them right to her.
Yeah,
No,
he has.
Yeah.
He
My homegirl Trish real good though. She already got her shit going. She got a whole gym, everything.
Yeah.
Gone on over there. That people, I'm gonna fuck over you over here.
Yeah.
But it took. I was talking. I put myself in therapy also.
Mental health.
I'm still in it too.
Kudos.
But it took me having a conversation with my therapist for her to reveal that to me.
Yeah.
That she was like, Kevin, people are gravitating towards you. You can send them off all the fuck you want to. But she's like, they're gravitating to you for a reason. So it was around the time that COVID had happened. They had closed down all the gyms and shit. I had a contract with Xfinity. They pretty much wanted me to do the same work for less money in a pandemic, which made no fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
But they gave me the option to get out my contract with no penalties. I'll take that. And I had bread, but I was like, what's next?
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it, I'm a try training.
Yeah.
And I throwed up on my gram, hey, accepting clients just to see how it was gonna go.
Yeah.
And I went from no clients to the most clients in the gym.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and she kind of had already kind of touched on it. So, would it be you guys' workout plan? Because you do you do cardio to me. Stepping.
And she's
Yeah.
like, I do.
No. But hold on.
Definitely
This is
don't do no cardio.
Real muscle.
I be seeing y'all do like the little step classes too sometimes.
Okay, I do get my 10K steps in.
Okay. And for you have a machine going.
No.
But hold on.
Look, I'm sorry. What's
And
the shit?
bro just go work the shit out of somebody. I'm saying
That's
all
the
that.
same thing.
I'm saying all that to say this. Is it y'all workout or is it what they're eating?
Ooh,
It's
it's
both.
a
It's a
mix of
combination
both.
of both.
It's a both.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You know, and it just depends on what it is that you're trying to do at that time. And honestly, you just can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 80-20 rule. It's 20% of the workout. I tell my clients all the time, I can train y'all with my eyes closed.
Yes.
But if you're not eating, if you're not fueling
Yes.
properly, it's going to be 2 and 3 months down the line
Yeah.
and
What
you're not
you
getting
eat for
results.
breakfast?
I'm very routine when it comes to my eating, y'all. And I'm not a robot either. Like, I eat what I want. But, like, throughout the week, I drink a smoothie for breakfast every single morning.
Okay.
y'all.
For the average black person that can't get to a smoothie. That's why I'm
Okay.
having it.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk.
Okay.
We're gonna talk regular. See, all
That's
that-
the easiest
all
thing
that-
to get to.
Bubba walk, all that old Bubba
I
walking up
can't
the
get to a
store.
smoothie.
All that. I'm gonna start my day off with the smoothie. The average black nigga can't go grab a smoothie.
They not. They get
Yeah,
chicken
sure
biscuits.
can.
Sausage biscuits.
Okay, there we go. And it's hard. Let me say this.
It's only hard because you got to change your mindset about it.
Yes,
That's
hold on.
it.
You're right. But financially, it's more expensive to eat healthier.
No.
than,
No,
yes,
it
is.
isn't.
That's
No,
a
it is
mindset.
not.
No,
It's a
I
mindset.
So if I get off at 3, I got McDonald's right there.
You got Subway too. You got Chipotle
Subway
over
no good.
here. You got Chipotle. You got
What
freaking.
if people try just eating Chipotle, eating grilled chicken and rice every
you can
day?
go to HEB and get a simple meal for $8.
$6. And watch
$6.
this. Your average meal at Chick-fil-A, $11.
Exactly.
Let's say you ate that twice a day. That's $22.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay? In a week, what you looking at?
What if I go eat the meal from HEB and I'm still hungry afterwards?
And you're going to be hungry.
Exactly.
The problem is,
What if
in
I supposed to do?
people
Drink a
either
bunch of
gonna-
water?
Listen, people are either going to overeat or they undereat.
Talk to them.
That's the first problem.
Talk
Because your
to 'em.
main problem is eating.
Mm-hmm.
You either overeat, people who fat, I'm going to starve myself all day.
Yeah.
And it slows down your
I'm
metabolism.
just eat this banana.
Mhm.
Wrong answer.
Mhm.
Because what your body is going to do is
Store.
it's going to store that food because you're starving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It shuts down to protect you.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
You have to
Gotcha.
keep eating and burning so you can keep your metabolism.
Yeah,
up.
people who are trying to lose weight, they feel like not eating is going to get them to their
No,
goal
stop doing
quicker. But you have to eat according to your goals.
Yes.
You know, and that's 5 to 6 meals a day, 5 to 6 small meals a day every 2 hours. You know, and like I said, that's just you eating towards your goals.
Trish, you in church.
Yeah.
Nah, you good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm about to swing it to you. So what you eat in the morning?
So this is my thing. Let me piggyback on what you said. You say it's more expensive. What's more expensive is the outcome from eating the bad things. And
There
I'm
you
saying
go.
that to
You're
say
right, Trish.
because
You're right. I'm sorry.
outside of that price, you got to think of the ingredients. I
Mhm.
also researched a lot of things, and just like the ingredients in Chick-fil-A, it was one pastor that was preaching, and he was like, Chick-fil-A line was so long, I'm trying to see what is it that got everybody lined up. And he said he researched it, and it was 50 ingredients in one chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
and 40 of the ingredients were man-made.
Mm.
So what does that tell you? Can your body really break down that shit that they making with that food?
Mhm.
No.
That's what's most expensive, the outcome of eating it all the time. Like, yeah, you can eat in moderations, but at the same time, you got to consider what you put in your body.
Exactly.
So like she said, for me, a veggie and fruit smoothie is what I can consume. But for most times, depending on what goals I'm going for, because as trainers, we change our body a lot. We want to get thick, we want to build muscle, or we want to lean out.
Mhm.
So sometimes I'll have some egg whites, turkey bacon, or I'll have oatmeal.
Mhm.
So pause right there. And I'm about to go to school right now.
Come on.
I'm gonna rewind you.
Okay.
You mentioned 3 things.
Yeah.
Because I see people. I follow like different people on Instagram, and I see some different women that have different pages that do workouts.
Okay.
You said muscle, lean,
Lean,
and what else?
tone.
Tone, and what else?
I think I said
Muscle,
Different
tone,
gain. It was gain.
gains.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lean
explain all 3 of those.
Okay, so if I'm gaining muscle mass, that means I want to get thick.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
I want my
So
body.
for a woman, they want to have booty, glutes,
Yeah,
ass.
and they want their legs to be
Legs.
popping. You know,
Okay.
that's the first thing they tell us. I like your legs.
Yeah.
I want your legs.
I want to get my midsection down.
Or your midsection, yeah.
Okay.
So
So that's gains.
that's gains if
Okay.
you want to gain muscle mass. A lot of women, I mean, I'm not against surgery because I have a lot of girls that had surgery, but I have showed people where I was very slim when I lost a lot of weight and then I gained muscle mass where I built my glutes. You
Yeah.
know,
I'm against surgery.
and Kevin is, but Kevin the man, y'all. Kevin.
And I say this all the time. I'm not opposed to surgery either, but people feel like getting surgery is your gateway to not work out. Like if you're going to get the surgery, that's fine and dandy, but you still have to work out. And keep in mind, everybody's body type is different. So sometimes the body you want, you can't really grow it in the gym, you know, and it could be for whatever reason. But I'm all for working out. If you get your surgery, fine, but you still got to work out.
Yeah, a
So-
lot of
so-
girls get the surgery and come and work
Yeah.
out. So.
Okay. So with me, with the
A lot of them don't.
see,
lot of them don't. That's
he don't
true.
like the surgery
lot of them
booty.
don't.
He don't like the surgery booty. He like
I
against
don't
it.
like none of that.
Yeah.
So my thing is, me personally, I feel like life's short. So if you're not comfortable with yourself, you don't like the way
That's how
yourself
I
look,
feel.
man, go. If you can afford it, go take care of yourself.
That's how I feel.
Or get on the table and let them mold you and carve you up to what you want to look like.
But you still got to work out. Period.
That's
A
the
lot
reason-
of them don't care about that. They
That's the reason why
they want that instant. They want that.
Instant gratification. But
Yeah.
I always say, you know, you can get that surgery and you still won't be happy because it's really
Yes.
internal. It's a
Yes.
mental thing.
what you're
and I'm not.
doing it for.
But like, what's your why?
Because you
Yes.
well, see the difference is with the surgery is which you're right, what you're saying. You might have somebody that already got the confidence and self motivation in they self already, they just overweight and they won't get their body snatched. What you doing though is building it's like a mental thing. It's a road that you're trying to get to the end of, right? You see the green light at the end. So when they work out with you, they come in like he had a thing. She did. I think either she did or he did. Where somebody had their shirt off and they actually showed their body figure, and at the end they showed themselves a different way. That's building a lot of self-esteem.
Right.
Tremendously. I know that personally. Like if you show yourself, all right, I was like that and I started from the beginning. When it got to there, shoot, you gonna be like, man, ain't nothing I could do. I think I want to get another position at work now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
You know, I'm just being real.
Yeah.
You know?
I say this.
And that's a day-to-day grind
Yeah,
compared to just getting off a table and putting a little skinny thing on you.
absolutely. Because
So-
working out, it's a lifelong journey. You know, there's something we got to do for a lifetime. That's really why you got to change your mental about it. And I say, like, I compare it to work all the time because y'all got kids, you got rent, you got bills to pay. You know, but you still take your off days, you take your vacation days. It should be the same approach with fitness. I work out about 6 days a week, but it's not always intense. Some days I go in for about 30 minutes of cardio. You know, some days it's a 2-hour leg workout. You know, it just depends. You know, if you constantly do a little, you never got to do a lot. That's how I look at it.
So for me, and I'm gonna I like this example. How many times have you had money and then it went? You didn't had it and it didn't went. Okay.
Mhm.
That's the same way when you go and you pay for your surgery. That money, that shit is nothing to you.
Yeah.
Being disciplined, working hard, knowing what you done went through.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you done worked so hard for this body, man, you it's really gonna be that easy for you to fuck it off now.
True. You're right.
But
I'm
when
going
I
back.
just
I'm
went
going
and
to get
just
back on
paid
the
for
table
something
again.
that I can go and pay again and pay
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
you don't develop that mental discipline. The only thing you discipline to do is to go pay for shit whenever you want it. And you can go about life that way.
Yeah.
But it's
How far that's gonna get you?
exactly.
Got you.
Exactly.
Got you.
Exactly.
So my next question, you guys, is I'm not really in the gym like y'all, but y'all deal with it every day. The holidays are coming up. Everybody want to have their New Year's resolution. I'm about to get fined, right?
Cha-ching.
Exactly. Good. Yeah, exactly. And y'all can say y'all names and Instagrams whenever. I want everybody to flood y'all and y'all to get more clients. Everybody that's watching, everybody that's up here has been stamped and they are easy to work with. Unfortunately, Kevo not training no more, but Tish is in Pearland.
JR.
What? I'm sorry, it's Trish. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. Every
Just
time I
dropped the R.
yeah.
You thinking
But
about Tish.
every time I look at you, I think about Trish because I saw
Really?
y'all together when I first met her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
Look alike. It's okay.
So yeah, she worked out with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So you in Pearland.
I'm in Pearland.
Ashley, where you at?
And I'm at Cortec Fitness Lab over in West Chase
And
area.
your Instagram is what?
My Instagram is Coach Legs, everything spelled as is. And TikTok as well. So y'all just shoot me a DM, click the link in my bio to set up your consultations, and I can't wait to work with you.
Mine is twt.fitness.
Okay, so what do y'all like? Because I brought up earlier off the camera, I said like hygiene. I would not be able to work with somebody that stink. So what is some stuff? I'm just being real. What is some? Because people want to know the real. We talking real deal.
It's the real deal.
So what is some things that y'all just can't deal with in the gym?
So
whining, complaining, clumsiness.
Listen, for me as a trainer, I am so very patient. And the reason that is because I understand how hard it is to start your fitness journey and how easy it is to stop. Like people will come up with any reason not to work out.
Yeah.
So Lord, like I had this one client, Lord, anytime she came, and I train at a private gym. It's a boutique gym. So it's appointment only. It's a little closed in. So whenever she would come in, it's intimate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the smell, it was just so overwhelming. And I feel like I'm the type of person, like if you got a booger, I'm gonna let you know. You know, you got something in your nose. Mm-hmm. But something like that to let a woman know, like, you know, you smell, like that's the hardest thing to do. Yeah. So smelling, that's something it gets to me, but I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I've dealt with that, especially dealing with women. But that giving up on yourself, that's a deal breaker for me. Mm-hmm. Quitting on the workout, that's a deal breaker for me. I give you your money back and tell you stay the fuck from away from me. I'm serious, bro.
Okay, but and you know how it is for beginners. You know, like I said, they'll look for any reason to not come to train. Yeah. So as trainers, I feel like it is our job and duty just to be, you know, just a little bit more patient with them. Like,
absolutely.
You know.
So I'm not saying it in that cutthroat way. It's definitely going to be conversations that's had. At me as a trainer, same thing. So she know I'm not like that. But no, it's definitely conversations gonna be had. But once you stop listening to me, and I can't get across to you, I can't get the message, and you just in your head just completely giving up on yourself, our road is that we at the end of our road, baby. Yeah. It's over with. There's nothing I can do with that. You can come funky every day. You can come with the little clothes on. You can come. I was my client's therapist. I listened to so many men problems. Yeah. Baby, come on in here, cry. Let's work. Yeah. And
I like that.
We go let it go in here. When you walk out these bay doors, we done with that. We go talk it out. We go work it out. And I'm gonna get them that whole talk. Yeah. But giving up on yourself, I can't do nothing with that. Yeah. Cause you quitting. Yeah. Yeah. You giving up on a good fight.
So have you, since you said that, because you were a counselor, you were a motivator, you were a protector, you was a lover and a confidant.
No, for real.
Have you ever dated anybody you worked out with or trained?
So I have had sexual relations with clients.
Oh gosh.
Rated R.
Why she picked the cup up when we start talking about this?
My girlfriend right now is one of my former clients.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. And it don't start off like that. So for me, and I'll tell you, watching a woman work, it does something to me.
Gotcha.
Especially in the gym. And I'm not even on no perv shit like that. It's the fact that she's mentally pushing past some hard. Because think about women. They're already fragile as it is. Yeah. Emotionally and physically. Facts. So to see them mentally building themselves, physically building themselves, when I'm giving you some shit that I feel like you definitely should have, or the average woman would have, fuck that and quit on, and you push past that, it turns me on.
Gotcha.
Maybe I might be something wrong with me. It don't matter.
No, I got you. That's your kink, bro.
But it does something to me. So in the midst of that going on, of course, if you're an attractive client, now it's the radar going. I'm a man at the end of the day. Yeah. And then of course things, you know, I'm a look past all of that after that, because now I gotta start thinking about looking at your mental discipline. Because like I say, I've been healed, so I'm not I'm not your average Joe,
Gotcha.
just around here with his dick in his hand.
Gotcha.
Because a woman got a fat ass.
Yeah,
like
I got you.
my piece is everything to me. It's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how fine you is.
Yeah.
So just in the midst of that, yeah. Before that, yeah. So yeah, dated them.
So
and has,
let me ask you this: body wise,
yeah.
because you've seen a million bodies. So I'm gonna run it down to you.
Okay.
Right? You like strip, and you don't have to answer right now. Just pick one of the five. You like natural body.
Okay.
You like stripper body.
Okay.
You like athletic body.
Okay.
And I'm gonna separate this. You like track body, because to me track girls are different.
Absolutely.
Or do you like BBL body?
So I'm definitely gonna go with natural top tier. Cause while I would want a partner who works out, I don't necessarily have to have a partner who works out.
Yeah.
So, and
but that's like weird to hear this. Hear you say that.
I'm the same way.
So you could date a guy that don't work out?
So my thing is, I'm in the gym all the time. Like, gym is my life. You know, my guy, he doesn't have to be in the gym like me, but he does have to be healthy, and I do want him active, but it doesn't have to be on the level that I am.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So absolutely.
I agree. Same way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I mean, this is reality. I've worked with men who have women that don't come to the gym.
Yeah.
I come from training with men, and I be like, that's weird. I'm in the gym like crazy.
Smile again. You have nice teeth.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, y'all.
And you know what? It's so
she be
funny.
brushing the shit out of her teeth.
It's so funny that you asked that question, because I do get a lot of female clients who leave male trainers because of that reason. Like, they just always feel like the men trainers are like flirting with them or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. They and that's definitely
Unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not only that.
Because I would look at it like a business and give me some money.
Yeah.
I would like to keep you along as a client more than just, I'm about to fuck up.
Yeah, and
after
see,
you
that's the
fuck her
thing.
one
You got
time,
people.
she
That's
comes-
why, and it just goes to you got to really care about your clients.
Yeah.
And that's same with me. And I tell you, just going back to your question. So the girl that one of the girls I actually had sex with, that was a client. She was going through some shit at the time with her boyfriend.
Okay.
They were going through things.
Your boyfriend number 2.
I was
He was a trainer, her therapist, her boyfriend number 2.
We could have made a Tubi movie about you, boy. Just the trainer, the title.
Not for real, man. I man, say it gets
Hey, in the works.
It get real exotic eventually.
Tubi movie coming.
Not Tubi.
Nah, man. Just she was going through shit with her dude, and of course we had developed that relationship because I was there for her. I'm listening to her. I'm training her.
Yeah.
I'm mentally taking her to a better place. I'm physically taking her to a better place. So she's just gravitating towards me even more. But the thing is, I'm not even on that type of time.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, once the first advance happened and I see what it is, so it's like, okay, she's an attractive girl.
Mm-hmm.
You took the bait.
I definitely took the bait, but I was in a position to take the bait. I was single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nothing going on. I was actually at the time, like I say, I was doing therapy and everything. So I was pretty much on some done with relationships, done with love, all into myself.
You ever felt like that? You ever felt like I was done with love?
No, I was.
What made you feel like that?
My last relationship.
So
losing myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to even be in love to lose myself again. Like that.
You didn't want to have to face that hurt again.
That and the other shit that came.
You were scared.
Because
you were scared to fall in love
when
again.
you a square business nigga,
mm-hmm.
and you know who you are, and to go to a version of yourself and you like accept shit that you know bro, it's a ego. It will stump your shit in the ground.
Yeah,
and the only person that you have to look in the mirror, you got to talk to is because you allowing it.
Yeah.
This is what you letting go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that really put me in a real traumatizing spot to where I never was going to go back to that again. So I'm on some fuck love, fuck. I say it all the time. People that really know me, I had said like, man, I'll move to Vegas and be a gigolo.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a pleaser. I just go and slang dick.
Yeah.
And just please women and just go on about my life. Cause I don't need that I don't need that part of life.
Yeah.
My girlfriend now even have a hard time with shit because, and I have to, I'm still, growing and working on myself, but I'll come out and say some shit and it'll be kind of harsh, but I'll tell her all the time, like, I don't need you.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of fucks with her.
You know what that is too, though? That's your guard and that's your wall that you have built up.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I already know what it is.
Gotcha.
Know what it is, but I want you to know what it is also, because this is the person, this is the version of the person that you're dealing with.
Gotcha.
Like I say, I'm still a work in progress, but I want you to know that I don't need you. And at the same time, I don't never want you to need me. I want you to be here because you want to be here.
Gotcha.
I was with a person I felt like needed me, and that's why I put up with a lot of shit and accepted a lot of shit, and it went bad.
Yeah.
So I don't never want to be with that. And even family, whatever, man, don't depend on nobody.
So that's why, you see how he talking? That kind of reminds me of why you said you never not loved yourself. Because you had enough love for yourself to try to eventually, like, I'm not thinking straight.
I just didn't have the discipline.
Gotcha. I'm pounding you up.
Come on, baby.
Okay. All right. Y'all, what do you think about that?
In regards,
So are you dating?
I am actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you? Is it okay? What's going on?
Wait, what was that face, man?
I know. So
I didn't expect you to ask me
very
that.
private.
this
with
yeah, I
my-
know, but you didn't have to answer that.
Me.
Trish, you date?
Oh my God! I thought we were talking about that.
Her teeth are so white.
Thank you,
Like,
Like,
Jay.
what do you do to your teeth?
I just brush them. You
You ever had braces?
I had braces. Yeah,
Oh, you had the little cheat
She
code.
did. Trish did have.
I had.
Yeah.
I had a gap.
Yeah.
Man, your teeth hidden.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
What do you? What toothpaste do you use?
Okay.
And what else? You hit it with the baking soda?
Peroxide.
Oh, she bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So
What you about to say, Kevin?
No, I want to ask why women don't really. I mean, because I understand the private life for sure.
Yeah.
But
The thing when I
just on in y'all perspective, why do y'all feel like voicing who you're dating is not protecting it?
see, we've been embarrassed.
nah, that's being real.
We've
Shit,
been
I'm-
embarrassed, and I say that with confidence because when you love who you are, I mean, it's like, damn, even the people you know that know you be like,
Mhm.
how he play with you like that?
Mhm.
But
Facts.
sometimes the men even would say, damn, I fucked up. And nobody
Man.
perfect. Like Kevin said, I'm still working on myself.
Yeah.
But that's why we kind of be like, I'm gonna talk about who I'm talking to, because you put it out there, then damn, sis coming with you. Well, it's all type of stories now.
Yeah.
You like, fuck.
Yeah.
And you don't know what to believe. You don't know what to listen to. And for me, it's more of a sacred thing, even with my kids. Like, I used to get all my followers from my son. I used to dress him up, and I used to get so many followers. And then as they got older, I started like, I ain't putting them on social media because it became a problem. So people will start literally
Criticizing
criticizing or
your kids,
targeting your kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I know your parent, I know your mom, asking them questions. And my son had got that a lot.
Yeah.
So for
At middle school, all that. So I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
that's
But yeah,
okay.
that's just, you want to keep something sacred.
Sacred.
Like,
Yeah.
that's for me.
And for me, it's not the part of embarrassment. I just like the fact that I have a handle on what I want people to know. I just feel like so many people get caught up in social media, comments and things like that.
Mhm.
I just love the fact that I actually have a life outside of social
It's
media.
organic.
And it's just a beautiful thing. It's organic, it's
Mhm.
natural, and not only that, but, just being a certain person and I just like the fact that I can have a regular person, a regular life, and it's not about social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoy
It's not how it
that.
used to be. Social media used to be post you, your
Yeah.
family. Now
Mhm.
it's only your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only post your business.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, it's not for everybody, but I'm
Mhm.
just saying.
so with you, Ashley, I know we talked off camera
Right.
about it.
He about-
We can talk
No,
about
we
it.
can.
Go
All right.
ahead.
So you're an entrepreneur,
Right.
So you had a business going. You was in a Galleria. I was like so happy for you and proud for you.
Mhm.
And I still am. You know
Thank
what I'm saying?
you.
But I used to see you like going hard, and I used to always make sure, and I'm gonna be real, even if I didn't want no juice,
Mhm. He
I
would
feel like
always do
I was
that.
like
Mhm.
contractually obligated because I know you to buy one.
Mhm.
No, it
Now
wasn't.
I feel bad.
No, hell no.
I appreciate
One of them
it,
sat in the
though.
refrigerator for a long time.
Mhm.
I never, because I knew it was past the date.
Mhm.
But when I would see you, I already knew.
Mhm.
Swing that left.
Yeah.
You better make sure you buy juice.
Mhm.
You have to.
Right.
I'm sorry if you good people, and it was good. The juices were
Mhm.
good. And you got the detoxes and everything.
Right.
Can you give me a brief little summary on how that went?
So, wow. how it started. I started the company at the end of 2017, and my ex at the time, who I actually met in the gym, he was one of my clients. You didn't get to ask me that question.
Go. It happens.
And yeah, it does. But that was the first and last client that I ever dated. But anyway, we were together at the time, and he got sick, and he had to do this juice detox, and he lost like 12 pounds in a week.
Yeah.
So, as a trainer, like that just got my mind going. I'm like, okay, let me just see what I can see, do like a little test trial on some of my clients, give it to them for free, see how it works for them. And y'all, within the first weekend, from that Thursday to that Sunday, y'all, we had over 70 orders.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, I think this is it. I just remember telling my ex, I feel like this is going to be a good thing. So, I started creating the recipes and juicing for my clients. And he saw I was serious about it, and he started coming in, and he got investors and things like that. So we opened our first I opened up my first gym within maybe like 5 months of starting the juice company. And we opened up our first kiosk within 6 months of starting the juice business. So we opened up our first kiosk in the Galleria, and he started having investors to come in, and I was just mostly putting in the sweat equity.
Yeah.
Getting the orders in, making the orders, making sure the customers get the orders. And like I said, he was really putting in, like money, like equity.
Yeah.
So within the first 6 months, we opened up the first kiosk. I had to let the gym go because the juice business, it just started taking over. So the gym, we sent the equipment back, and we turned that into the first brick and mortar.
How much you have to pay for?
A lot.
So do you get a loan for that, or you pay out of pocket?
We paid out of pocket. And like I said, we had investors to come in.
That was for the gym?
Yeah. No, we paid out of pocket for the gym.
So how much do you think it costs to fully stock a gym? I mean, I'm sure both of y'all would know.
Equipment alone. And I had I had a small little gym. Equipment alone was about $15,000.
Gotcha.
But like I said, luckily we sent it back in time, so we got the money back.
Okay.
So we ended up getting the money back for that. So we sent the equipment back, and we turned that into the first brick and mortar. So by this time, y'all, I was
What
done.
was it at? Downtown?
Downtown, yeah.
I went to that location.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
And y'all, it went from me juicing in my home to like us building out a whole commercial kitchen just for the juicing.
Dang.
So within 6 months, we had the kiosk, we had the first brick and mortar. And then maybe like a year later, we opened up another kiosk in the Galleria. And then we opened up another kiosk in Memorial City Mall. And then we opened up another brick and mortar in Third Ward.
Okay.
So by the time COVID hit, we had 5 locations. And then COVID just kind of came and did its thing. And,
that was for a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
So to swing it, do you have anything to say about that?
About what she was saying?
Yeah, about you start.
Interesting.
So
yeah, I do, because that's crazy. Because I actually, when I first seen you in the gym, I never knew you was a trainer before you even.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I never knew.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was in some juice and shit.
Yeah.
And you just tried to
hop into training.
That's
so funny. I'm happy you said that.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm glad you on here telling me.
I started training in 2015, actually, when I was in Los Angeles.
That's a long time.
And then I took a 2-year break.
You did move to LA for a little minute.
I did.
That's cool. How was that?
Amazing.
You liked
LA?
I
had so much fun. Absolutely. Like I said, for me, I come from a very traumatic upbringing. My mom, she was 14 by the time she had my sister and myself. So, just growing up in Third Ward, just trying to make it. I thought that modeling was going to be my out. So like I said, we went there modeling. It was successful. It was amazing. But I really found my purpose and my love in training.
And you did good.
Yeah.
You chose the right move.
Thank you.
What about you? You have a gym in Pearland?
Yes, my gym is in Pearland. I know you asked about the startup cost. I think we started with like 35, 40,000.
Oh my gosh. Loans. I mean, just.
And that I like.
I know. I'm pretty sure you went for broke No offense, and I'm gonna go all the way. No, I'm just being real.
That's
You know, I'm everybody know me.
Went for broke is crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it my all. Plus, I'm gonna go get these investors.
No. I'm
Okay.
very spiritual. I'm very spiritual. So no, I saved during COVID. For some reason that was my season. Because for my first 2 years as a trainer, I was working at Intergrind on the Southwest side with Mike, and he kind of took me under his wing. And then he left and moved to Dallas, and I went to Mo City Fitness, and then I was under Tony, and he was like a mentor too. So I come from just being around men, strong men that operated and owned their own business.
And they took you in and just let you get the money
Yeah,
too.
they took me in and they treated me like family to
Shout
the
out
point
to them.
where, you know, they even brought me clients.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But my second year as a trainer, when COVID hit, you know, the gyms were closing down. We kind of bucked the system and we stayed open in Mo City. And then the police came and like, y'all got to shut this shit down. So I was in the midst of training at the time. So I told my clients, well, let's go outside. They didn't restrict us from going outside. And then from there, we just started training at Hightower. So I started initially at Hightower anyway. When I first became a trainer, I was at Parks and outside. So when I went to Intergrind, it's because my friend told me her brother was looking for a trainer. But other than that, I started outside. So long story short, COVID came. I was outside. I started saving money. I'm like, hey, I don't know what's about to happen, but I got kids. So I'm like, whatever I get, I'm finna save. I'm finna put up.
Yeah.
I did do the SBA because remember that had came out and everybody like, yeah, I got 100,000. I got 200,000. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
So I,
Now you the first.
I went on there.
Let me get that.
Yeah, let me
You know
get
what?
that. But look, I went on and they denied me. So I'm like, shit, what I did wrong? How y'all getting it? I got a business. So the lady was like, let me help you. I'll do it for you. She went on there, did everything the right way, which is the fraud way. And she said, they denied you. They said it's a duplicate app. And I'm like, fuck, I need the money.
Yeah.
But just because everybody else was getting it, then they saying it's going to be forgivable, didn't get the money. Long story short, I ended up saving probably about 50,000. And I know this sound crazy, but I promise y'all I saved 50,000.
Nah, I believe
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
nah,
I was
believe you.
outside
COVID,
training.
yes,
It was
I
like,
was too when COVID
it was
hit. I
bringing
outside,
on
yeah.
clients after client after client.
Yeah, because
it
COVID was
good.
everybody
for
was
trainers.
scared.
Hell
It was
yeah.
good for trainers.
Scared.
Scared, didn't know what to
It was
do.
another way for
Yeah.
everybody to get
Get
outside.
outside.
It was, yeah.
Mental health was big.
Yes.
And everybody was already
Yes.
outside.
Yeah.
So
That's how a lot of people got on hookah too.
yeah.
It was the whole hookah generation came. Don't get me wrong, everybody hit the hookah, but when you was stuck in that house, like anxiety, I
Yeah.
never knew anxiety was real to people. Was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm good.
Yeah.
I got cable TV, food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit,
I'm good to
shit,
go.
it's perfect
For
for,
real.
me. Shit, I can call something through here. I'm all right. Man, there's people going crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I ended up saving, and then I had this one client, and I'm gonna give her props, Ashley Ward. She was like, you know, you need a gym. You got a lot of clients. She was doing personal outside, which is crazy. But I broke up my sessions to where I would do personal training in group as if I was still in the gym. And they were coming outside. They were signing up like crazy. So she was like, you need your own gym. She's in real estate. So she took me to a place and she like, you know, look at
Hey,
this.
Ashley, she from Mo City.
Yeah, she from Mo City.
So what's her original last name?
I don't
Do
know.
you know? What she
I
look-
always known her as Ward
Lord.
because she got married to her high school sweetheart. So they always
What high
been
school she
together.
went to?
Willow Ridge.
I think I went to middle
But she
school
went
with her.
somewhere else before Willow
Yeah,
Ridge.
I think I went to middle school with her.
Yeah, probably so.
She bright.
She bright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought her name was something else, but we'll find out.
Yeah. So she was the one that basically, you know, told me I needed my own gym. And, you know,
Yeah.
I was like, eventually I will. Because, you know, being a trainer for 2 years, I'm not in my mind thinking I need a gym. So when she took me to Cena Spaces, the crazy thing about it is that my son, who is now 15, when he was probably about 6 or 7, he went to the school that they had over there that they broke up into suites.
Mhm.
And I'm like, my son used to go to school here. They broke this up. And she like, yeah, it's suites now. And it used to be a gym. And she was like, I think this is the perfect location. I walked around. I was like, I was like, this is nice, but I barely can. Well, I ain't going to say. At the time, the first 2 years, I struggled as a trainer. I have no, you know, I'm not going to deny that I did. So I'm like, I'm just now getting the, you know, reaping the benefits of everything that I've sown. So I'm not trying to come off no money.
Yeah.
And yet, it was hard for me to pay my rent. Why would I go and get a gym? So she was like,
You prayed about this?
I prayed about it, and I'm gonna tell you how God works, because what I'm saying is I told a lot of people, and they still to this day like, that's crazy. So she told me, and I don't even like telling this, but I'm gonna be open with y'all. So you owe me, JR.
All
right. So yeah, so she was like, yeah, just pray about it, because she's an RN. She was like, I stepped away from that to pursue what I loved, and she opened up her print shop. So she talked about her stuff, and it kind of motivated me. It gave me that encouragement I needed. But at the end of the day, I called my mom. I was like, she crazy. She want me to get this gym.
Yeah.
And then she was like, just sign the paperwork, see what they say. So that way, when you are ready, you'll know what you need. So I signed the paperwork, everything. And then the next day she was like, you missed something. And I'm like, okay, what I got to do now? She was like, just meet me so I could have you do it in person. So when I pulled up, I'm on the phone talking, and my son in the back seat, and he's like, Mama, you got a gym? And I'm like, no. He's like, yes, you do. It say congrats. So.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that was dope.
That's super dope. But we still got the video when I got out the car. Like, what the? Because I'm like,
you started
how
crying.
I get there? I was like,
fucking cry, baby.
Yeah.
Kevin, shut up.
Yeah.
I was really surprised, because I'm like, I said I can't do this right now. So
That's what.
Yeah.
I really cried. Like, hey, what you say?
You really was crying for 2 reasons. Lord,
I wanted one.
Sign me up for. Yeah.
So at the time, she like, yeah. I think it was $5,500. And I'm like, man, actually, I don't think I could do that. And then so she was like, just pray on it. She gave me a card, It was just beautiful. And my kids was even more excited than I was. So I'm okay, I left and I instantly
So you
prayed.
like a superhero.
Yeah. So I left, I prayed, I talked to my mom, and my mom is usually against stuff, So she like, yeah, it's for you. And I'm like, girl. So I prayed, and then even in my prayer, I'm like, God, maybe if it was 36, that would probably be better. And I'm not kidding you. On everything I love, the next day when I woke up, she called me. She said, girl, you must say a prayer. She said, this has been the first time I ever seen this happen. They dropped the rent from 55 to 36.
Oh my gosh.
I promise. I got up instantly, y'all. Let me tell you, I'm in the bed. I got up instantly. I went and got the check. I said, because I prayed, and when you ask God to be clear with you, that's how it was. It was that clear. Like how they 55 to 36, and I just threw a number out there.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
I've seen that before, though.
You seen it before? When it's meant for you. Yeah.
People that fast or like spiritual, or really, if it's really meant for them, like stuff, it just happened.
Yeah.
When God say He gonna make it clear when it's for you, He made it clear.
Yeah.
That's crazy though to hear your story like that, because I never struggled as a trainer.
Yeah.
I maybe it was because when I got in, I didn't really need money like that.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why I'm glad I accepted it at the time then. Because I see a lot of people in the gym now who don't fucking have clients to this day. Can't get no clients, or all they see is their clients as a dollar sign.
Yeah.
And that's one of the many reasons that really made me want to get out of the game. I'm a type of person, when I'm a part of some shit, I want to be a part of some real solid shit. And once I started seeing a lot of the bullshit that was going on, like it kind of diminished my spirit a little bit.
I got you.
As far as it,
I got you.
And then just with far as like helping people, because I was really in it to help people, because that's how I started. Helping myself. Real bad place. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of clients come to people, and you gotta understand, like, these people come to you at their lowest. You know what I'm saying? No confidence. Don't like who they are. Then probably struggle with 3, 4, 5 different ways, trying to be different people, different personalities, and just trying to be accepted.
When I do see the gym, I can see that a lot of people find themselves in that gym. Because y'all build a community.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's what's up.
Just, selecting your trainer. You got a lot of people that they go out for the popular trainer, content creator.
Okay.
Man, look for results. Look and see if they got some fucking transformation.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Another thing, what I used to go is I used to tell, well, when I used to think about getting a trainer before when I was big and everything, but I couldn't find no trainers who was fat and then got down.
Got you. Okay.
I need somebody who's going through
show
what
me.
the fuck I'm going through. You ain't never been fat.
Gotcha.
Fuck, you know what I'm going.
And so
Yeah.
and that's another thing. That's the biggest thing I was going to speak on. And this is no offense to nobody, no knock. But sometimes I think that's an intimidating thing because we about to wrap it up. It's almost an hour. But this is one of my last. No, we good. I don't like that factor. Like when I see a girl go to like throw it A&M, right? You ran track at A&M for 4 years, right? And your body is obviously your glutes popping, six pack. You got the V cut, everything, and then you like. Okay, I didn't go to the Olympics. I'm just hypothetical. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just hypothetically speaking. And then all of a sudden you got the followers, right? Because that's the catch with today's society, social media. And then you're like, hey, I'm doing training. Come out if you want to look like this. Hey, man, you've been running tracks since you was in middle school. This lady about to get off from work. Let's slow this process down, right? This about to have to be a whole total reconstruction you about to have to do.
Absolutely.
So when I see that, I be like, man, you need to kind of like talk to them and let them know this is not about to be no overnight success.
Yeah.
You've been running tracks since middle school, high school to college.
Well, it didn't take you years to get like that, you know. So of course it's not gonna you're not gonna get the dream body you want over time. You know, and I just feel like that's just clickbait. You know, you can get like this eventually, but you gotta change your mindset. You know, you gotta change your diet. You gotta be consistent in the gym, and then you'll get there. Like I said, people like the idea of it, but when they see the work that it takes to put in, it scares them away.
And that's why that resolution you talking about beginning of the year, that should be over with.
Absolutely.
February.
Absolutely.
People that work out
or you know,
y'all, they be like, "Oh, I can't wait to." So January. What's the next month after January? February. I can't wait till March. Ooh, all these people.
Gym is empty. Yeah.
Shit always over with.
Or and then you know you got the new year, and then you got income tax, and then you got springtime, and then summertime.
But for y'all, that's money.
Yeah, and it really slows down like school time.
So the last question I'm gonna ask y'all, right? Anybody at home, anybody at work, anybody watching this? Okay, so these people are trainers. They have proven results, and they're easy to work with and easy to deal with. I don't care how cool a nigga think they is, or how confident any woman or man will think they are. When you walk in the gym, it's a lot going on. There's a lot of intimidation factor going on. What would you say to encourage them right now to say, hey, come out here and put this work in. Block out the noise, block out the activity, block out the yelling, all that. Come in here, block it out, and let's get to work. What would you tell them?
So I would say come in with a plan, first of all, and just be very graceful with yourself. You know, I tell my clients all the time, you're not going to come in and be macho woman or macho man on day one. You know, be graceful with yourself and trust the process. You know, it's in the science. The body is going to come, but just create that mental discipline to keep you going. So that's what I would say.
Always remember why you started. You know, for the most part, you had a reason why you started. Stick to that plan. And then, of course, be patient, like she say, and then you're going to see the results. And then it's not an overnight type of thing. Once you see the results, you got to keep going and keep going because now it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to always find something you want to change, you want to perfect. So create that habit of working on yourself and investing time into yourself. You got kids, you working. When do you think about you? You know what I'm saying? It's important that you put time aside for yourself because if not, it's no way you can pour from an empty cup.
So what do you feel about? So I'm booking a session with you tomorrow, right?
You are for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Right. So I'm already feeling a certain way about my belly, right? Feeling a certain way about my figure. I've been having anxiety. I'm coming from work. So I don't want to involve me. I'm really, like you said, people will make any reason not to go. I can't find a comfortable shirt.
Yeah.
I can't find a comfortable
Come
shirt.
in, I got one for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I got that for you.
You don't need a shirt.
So
Just
when I
go.
walk in, what's going on?
Let's get started. Let's get active. I mean, all my clients know me. They hear that music. They come in, they see the stuff set up, they get scared. They're like, oh shit, here she go. The equipment already set up, the vibe already set. When you walk in, you just gotta greet me and then we get ready.
And provide the effort.
Provide the effort. But for the most part, like you say, pick the right trainer. You knew what you was getting into before you called me. You like some about me that got you to call me to say you coming to work out with me. So let's work.
Yeah.
Talk that shit.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes, ma'am.
So like you said, but I actually, because I still do train. I'm just very selective of the people that I grab. But I vet all my clients. I give all my clients go get a free session first. I want you to come do a free session because I need to see if I'm for you. This is you trying to see if you for me.
Okay.
Because what people don't understand is they think just because we're trainers that we're not mentally going through the same battle with you.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's like your child falling out of screaming in the grocery store. Who going through it more, mama or the kids?
Yeah.
Your kids on the floor screaming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
facts.
it's the same way. You know, I vet my clients and I tell them to really give yourself a true 30 days. And I'm talking about 30 days knowing ain't nobody around. I can have this bag of chips, but you around.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? You paid for this. Know what I'm saying? Give yourself a true 30 days to see if this shit really works. That was one thing about me.
Because it takes 21 days to break a habit.
There you go.
Yeah.
So even with me, I'm my mental, my shit, I'm wired different. So I really gotta do some shit to see if it actually really works for me to stamp it. So it's like with anything, it was even with my workouts, because it's a bunch of chest workouts, it's a bunch of leg workouts, it's a bunch of glute workouts, but all that shit doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then all that shit doesn't work for everybody. That's what people gotta understand. So I'm gonna do this shit to see if it really works. And I'm gonna really do this shit to see if it really works. I want to put the emphasis on that. That's why I say really giving yourself that 30 days to see if it works. And then once you see that it really works, you ain't gonna have to do nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like the first, when you start to see the results, it becomes addicting. Like the first sign of results, you're like,
Or the
damn,
first
I
time
really
somebody
did
compliment
that.
you.
Exactly, yeah. And you're going to be the very last one to see it, because we're naturally, it's so easy for us to be our own worst critic. Like we look in the mirror and break ourselves down versus looking and finding things that we love about ourselves.
Absolutely.
So we're the last one to see it, but.
Quick, you do personal bodyguard? What do you have?
Yeah. So I that's another reason why I kind of got a training too. It was a point in time where I couldn't be here for my clients. Because I do private. One of my clients is James Harden. A lot of people know that you follow my gram. But I started that out just because I was in fitness and the way I look, niggas wanted me to do security.
Gotcha.
And I started off at his door at 13 at his restaurant. And then just with who I am and the way I moved, and because of the people that I had around me, it put me in positions that this nigga's been in this game for 20, 30 years, still can't get into.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I do.
And people reach out to you for that?
Absolutely. Yeah. And even
Instagram?
still then, I'm a vet.
What's your Instagram?
Instagram is YSL_Kevo.
Because we about to wrap.
Yeah.
Your Instagram?
My Instagram is Coach Legs. That's Instagram and TikTok.
My Instagram is TWT Fitness.
I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for coming out. Y'all could have been anywhere on this beautiful Sunday in Houston.
Thanks for having me.
Thank y'all for the support and everything. This 1201 Talks. Remember to keep commenting, subscribing, and keep the likes coming. I have another episode coming in like a week. They're real important, real serious. I have somebody coming on talking about spiritual things. So thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Thank you for having me. Yes,
Tune in.
yes.
1201 Talks. Thank you.
Peace.
So.